Hi, I'm Tom Ladd, and we're here at the Midwest Nationals training facility in Springfield for the photo shoot of the 2018 Ozarks baseball preview. I'm here with cover selection Forrest Barnes of the Ozark Tigers. And Forrest, first off, congratulations on this.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, talk a little bit about this. There's been a lot of great players over the last few years that have been on this, and some good Ozark players as well.
You know, it's very exciting. We've had a couple guys. I don't think we've been on it in a while. The last guys were Colin Fraley and Caleb Essick, I think, a couple of years ago when me and Parker were freshmen. So this is very cool to be here our senior year and to represent Ozark.
I have seen quite a few of your outfits here today. So there's been a couple juniors that made the Magnificent 11. You and Parker here on the cover. What does that mean?
We are very loaded this year and have a chance to go very far. And if we make the most of our opportunities, then we have a chance to win a state title, which is our ultimate goal.
You and Parker have been mainstays at Ozark for 4 years now. This will be your 4th year. That experience bode well, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. You know, going into the state playoffs and districts, it really helps to have those leaders and the experience that you know what's going on and lead those younger guys.
Pitcher, you'll play short. What is your favorite of those two?
I like pitching by far.
And I know you're going to Missouri State. Is that as an arm? You're going to be a pitcher there?
Yes, sir.
Talk a little bit about that decision. Missouri State, there's not too many as good as that program.
Yeah, you know, when I started looking, you know, I didn't really care location, but it just really felt right there, and they're close to home, so all my family and friends will be able to come watch, and, you know, hopefully I can go there and make them proud.
Pitching coach there, Paul Evans, does a fantastic job. I'm sure you're aware of all the guys that have gone from that university to play pro ball.
Yes, it was definitely a big selling point and made my decision a little bit easier to have a guy like that there.
Coach Gutton obviously does a great job with Missouri State as well as the head coach, but going into a good program, and there's a lot of familiar names there for you as well, right?
Yeah, you know, a lot of guys from around the area have gone there, and so I know I played with a couple of them. Jordan Fitzpatrick, he's a freshman this year, and he's starting for him, and I played with him in the Sun Belt games a couple of years ago, and so that was a lot of fun to get to know him, and just a lot of familiar faces there when I go there.
Well, you also play basketball for the Tigers. Came back this year. Talk a little bit about that decision, coming back to play basketball.
Well, I ended up quitting after my 8th grade year. I got burnt out and just didn't like it anymore. Decided to focus on baseball, and I don't regret that decision at all. I don't think I'd be where I am today if I still played basketball, but you know, I kind of missed it and thought it'd be fun to come back and play for my senior year, and I've had a lot of fun this year.
Coach Essick, no problems with him? You going out for basketball with the threat of injury?
Oh no, he was all for it. He's all for multi-sport athletes, so it was music to his ears.
Well, talk about Ozark right now. We talked about the players that are being honored here today. What kind of season do you expect this year?
You know, I expect to make a run at the Final Four and to win a district title and just a 21 season and just really, you know, kind of shine. Last couple of years we haven't really made the most of our opportunities, and we're looking to change that this year.
Got some good pitching. You and Parker on the bump, some young guys too. Pitching is a big key, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You know, if you have pitching, you can go anywhere, and you can really control the game, especially in high school. You just have to put 1 or 2 runs up on the board, and you know that we're going to go out and hold them.
I know in conference, Knicks is always a sport or a team that you guys are rivals with, but baseball may be a little bit different in that Kickapoo's given you a run for your money the last few years.
Yeah, last couple of years since I've been a freshman, we haven't been able to beat Kickapoo. They've kind of been a thorn in our side, so we're going to try and get past them this year. And if we get past them, then we have a chance. So.
And then the road gets a little bit smoother, but you got to get that first one first, right?
Yeah, get over the hump.
I followed you guys for a lot of years. Your class at Ozark's been a pretty good athletic class. How come? Any ideas why you guys have been so successful?
You know, not really. We've just kind of been fortunate with all the great athletes that we have in this class, and they've all really worked hard and made the most out of their talent and gotten the best out of themselves.
Looking at Parker, your teammate, headed to Division I as well to play baseball. You guys push each other a little bit?
Oh yeah, you know, there's always that extra motivation because you always want to, you know, beat the other person, and it's really good to have him, and it makes me better. I know I make him better, so it's really good to have that competition every day.
Talk a little bit about Coach Essick and what he's meant to you as a coach and the rest of the staff.
He's set in his ways, but you know, we all love him, we all respect him very much, and we know he gets the best out of us. And even though we don't like what he does sometimes, it works. Whatever he does is working, and we're not looking to change it. So
He's kind of a legend in the area, so whatever he does, he's doing right, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
State championships there. You guys would like to hang another banner?
Oh yeah, that would be great. That's our plan. So hopefully we can have a chance to go do that.
First thing, though, you guys got a little basketball to take care of, right? How's that sport looking for you?
It's looking good. I don't get to play very much, but I'm okay sitting there watching Parker do his thing and watching the other guys go out there and play and just be the biggest cheerleader on the court and just go out and hope that we can make a run at the Final Four in basketball too.
Wouldn't that be special? A couple sports like that doing well at Ozark and you being part of both of them?
Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be very, very cool.
Well, Forrest, again, congratulations on this. We wish you the best of luck this season with Ozark, both basketball and baseball, and look forward to watching you play at Missouri State as well.
Thank you very much for having me.
Forrest Barnes, part of our cover selection of the 2018 Ozarks Baseball Preview. I'm Tom Ladd for the Ozarks Baseball Preview.